स्टूडेंट्स, आप सभी का स्वागत है एनालिस्ट आईएएस के यूट्यूब चैनल पे। तो हमारा जो टॉपिक डिस्कशन के लिए है ब्रिज सीरीज में, विल बी डिस्कसिंग इकोनॉमी एमसीक्यूज व्हिच केम इन द प्रीलिम्स फॉर 2020. टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस व्हिच केम वर 14. The sole idea of the bridge series is to give you an account that how the UPSC CSC asks questions. So we have discussed question from 2015 to 22. We have completed geography, polity, history, environment and ecology. It is the last subject which we are covering through this series. So let's start. Question 1. What is the importance of the term interest coverage ratio of a firm in India? It helps in understanding the present risk of the firm that a bank is going to give loan to. It helps in evaluating the emerging risk of a firm that a bank is going to give loan to. The higher a borrowing firm's level of interest coverage ratio, the worse is its ability to service its debt. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Pause the video, try to attempt. Now let's see the answer. So correct answer to this is A is your correct answer. Interest coverage ratio is a debt ratio and a profitability ratio which is used to determine how easily a company can pay interest on its outstanding debt. Interest coverage ratio, it may be calculated by dividing a company's earnings before interest and taxes during a given period by the company's interest payment due to within the time period. A high coverage ratio is better, although ideal ratio may vary by industry. So it's better, it's not worse availability. Your answer is A. Question second, which of the following factors or policies were affecting the price of rice in India in the recent past? MSP, government trading, stockpiling, consumer subsidies. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Positivity, try to attempt. Now let's see the answer. So correct answer to this is D is your correct answer. All of these, this is a very factual question. So ये सभी डिपेंड करते हैं कि राइस का प्राइस क्या है, एमएसपी, गवर्नमेंट कैसे ट्रेड कर रही है, कितना स्टॉक पाइल है, एंड सब्सिडीज टू द कंज्यूमर्स. क्वेश्चन 3, अंडर द किसान क्रेडिट कार्ड स्कीम सिलेक्ट शॉर्ट टर्म credit support is given to farmers for which of the following purposes? Working capital for maintenance of farm assets, harvesters, purchase of combined tractors, mini trucks, requirements of the farm, consumption households, post-harvest expenses, construction of family house, and setting up of village cold storage facility. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Pause the video and try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So the correct answer to this is B is your correct answer. This could have done by common sense as well. It is a short-term credit support, right? So mini truck, combined tractor, इन सबसे नहीं मिल पाएगा. Moreover, option 5, family house का construction नहीं होगा. Village cold storage facility में इन सब में ज़्यादा पैसा लगेगा. So ये short term credit में नहीं होगा. So you can eliminate the 2 and 5. So when you eliminate the 2 and 5, you get your answer is B. So we will see the explanation as well. This Kisan credit card, it meets the short term credit requirements for cultivation of crops and post harvest expenses. Produce marketing loan, consumption requirement for farmer household, working capital for maintenance of farm assets and activities allied to agriculture like dairy, animals, inland fishery, इन सब के लिए यूज होता है. Investment credit requirement for agriculture allied activities like pump set, sprayers, dairy farmers, इन सब के लिए छोटे मोटे कामों के लिए यूज होगा credit card. Then investment credit requirement is covered by statement 2 and 5 says is covered by KCC. So it might seem that purchase of combined harvester, tractor, mini trucks come under it. But we withhold a judgment on this since statement 5 is wrong. House building is not covered under this, so you can mark the option B. Question 4, consider the following statements. The weightage of food in consumer price index is higher than that of the wholesale price index. The wholesale price index does not capture changes in the prices of the services which this consumer price index does. The Reserve Bank of India has now adopted wholesale price index as its key measure of inflation to decide on the changing the key policy rates. Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So correct answer to this is A is your correct answer. Because RBI इसको use नहीं करता है as an indicator, and these both statements about these consumer price index and wholesale price index, this is correct. Question 5, in India, which of the following can be considered as public investment in agriculture? Fixing MSP for agriculture produce of all crops, computerization of primary agriculture credit societies or PACs, social capital development, free electricity supply to farmers, waiver to agriculture loans by the banking system, setting up of cold storage facilities by the governments. In India, which of the following can be considered as public investment in agriculture? Select the correct answer using the code given below. Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So your correct answer to this is C is your correct answer, which is 2, 3 and 6. This is about investment. So MSP, fixing MSP is not an investment. You can eliminate the statement first, and by elimination also you get your answer is C by a single statement. Rest of the you can see free electricity supplied to the farmers. This is not an investment of the government. Waiver of agricultural loans is also not an investment. Investments are like setting up cold storage facilities. Social capital development is there. There is computerization of packs or any other thing. So your correct answer is C. Question 6. With reference to the Indian economy, consider the following statements. Commercial paper is a short-term unsecured promissory note. Certificate of deposit is a long-term instrument issued by the RBI to a corporation. Call money, short-term finance used for interbank transactions. Zero coupon bonds are interest-bearing bonds. Short-term bonds issued by the scheduled commercial banks to corporations. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So statement 4 says zero coupon bonds are interest-bearing bonds. No, they are not interest-bearing bonds. ये par value से कम पे दिए जाते हैं, but ये interest-bearing bonds नहीं होते हैं. So you can eliminate the statement 4 and also statement second. There's a student RBI इनको issue नहीं करता है. So you can eliminate the statement second as well. So your correct answer to this is C. RBI does not issue these certificate of deposits. And statement 4 is also incorrect क्योंकि जीरो कूपन बॉन्ड ऐसी गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटीज होते हैं जो डिस्काउंट पर दिए जाते हैं एक पार वैल्यू से, और इसमें इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट नहीं होता है पीरियोडिक इंटरवल पर. मैच्योरिटी के बाद प्रिंसिपल रिटर्न कर दिया जाता है. देन क्वेश्चन 7. विद रेफरेंस टू द इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड ऑफ इंडिया एट प्रेजेंट, व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स आर करेक्ट? इंडियाज मर्चेंडाइज एक्सपोर्ट्स आर लेस देन द मर्चेंडाइज इंपोर्ट्स. India's imports of iron, steel, chemical, fertilizers and machinery have increased in the recent years. India's exports of services is more than imports of services. India suffers from an overall trade or current account deficit. Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So correct answer to this is D is your correct answer, which is 1, 3 and 4. These all are correct. But ये decrease नहीं हुआ है इनके import बढ़ ही रहे हैं. इंडिया की एक्सपोर्ट ऑफ सर्विसेज ऑब्वियसली इंपोर्ट से ज़्यादा है. सर्विसेज सेक्टर में इंडिया काफ़ी अच्छा काम कर रहा है. करंट अकाउंट डेफिसिट ऑफिशियल डेफिसिट रहता ही है भारत में. एंड इंडिया की जो मर्चेंडाइज एक्सपोर्ट है वो कम है, इंपोर्ट से हम ज़्यादा, एक्सपोर्ट हम कम करते हैं. क्वेश्चन 8. इन द कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ इंडियन इकोनॉमी, नॉन फाइनेंशियल डेब्ट इंक्लूड्स विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग? हाउसिंग लोन्स ओन्ड बाय द हाउस होल्ड्स, amounts outstanding on the credit cards, treasury bills. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Now let's see the answer. So correct answer to this is D. These all are non-financial corporations and credit to government sector are part of the non-financial debts. Household, personal consumption, non-financial corporation, ये सब treasury bills and all, ये सब non-financial debt ही होता है. Question 9. With reference to the trade-related investment measures, which is the TRIMS, which of the following statements are correct? Quantitative restrictions on the imports by foreign investors are prohibited. They apply to investment measures related to the trade in both goods and services. They are not concerned with regulation of foreign investment. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So correct answer to this is, you can eliminate this statement second. TRIMS केवल good के trade से ही relate करते हैं. They just apply to this. So your correct answer should be C. So your correct answer is C. Coverage of the assessment arrangement is defined in the article 1 of the TRIMS, which states that agreement applies to the investment measures which are related to only goods, not to services. You can eliminate this statement. Question 10. If the RBI decides to adopt an expansionist monetary policy, which of the following would it not do? Cut and optimize the SLR, statutory liquidity ratio, increase the marginal standing facility rate, cut the bank rate and repo rate. Select the correct answer in the code given below. Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So expansionist monetary policy मतलब मार्केट में मनी सप्लाई ज्यादा करना चाह रही है. तो मनी सप्लाई ज्यादा करेगी तो वो ये काम नहीं करेगी. SLR कम होगा तो मार्केट में मनी बढ़ेगा, तो ये काम तो वो करेगी. इसमें पूछा है व्हाट इट विल नॉट डू. रेपो रेट अगर कट होगा या कम होगा तब भी मनी सप्लाई बढ़ने लगेगी मार्केट में. सो इट विल ऑल्सो नॉट डू दिस. देयर इज ऑल्सो ओनली वन थिंग जो ये नहीं करेगा, मार्जिनल स्टैंडिंग फैसिलिटी रेट. सो योर आंसर इज बी. लोअर SLR, बैंक को एक रूम ज्यादा देगा लेंड करने के लिए. एक्सपेंशनिस्ट मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी की मनी सप्लाई बढ़ जाएगी. मार्जिनल स्टैंडिंग फैसिलिटी रेट स्लाइटली हायर होता है रेपो रेट से. एक बोरोइंग विंडो है फॉर द बैंक्स, तो जब ये इसको अ हायर एमएस विल एक्चुअली डिस्करेज द बोरोइंग एंड मनी अंदर जाने लगेगा बैंक में. सो this it will not do this, and S3 is a common knowledge. Question 11. With reference to Indian economy after 1991 economic liberalization, consider the following statements. Worker productivity increased in urban areas while it decreased in the rural areas. The percentage share of the rural areas in the workforce steadily increased. In rural areas, the growth in the non-farm economy increased. The growth rate in the rural employment decreased. Which of the statements given are correct? Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So correct answer to this is B is your correct answer. Statement first and second, these both statements are incorrect. Regarding the statement third, rural area mein non-farm economy increased. So here you can see that the non-farm workers, it has increased from this to this. So statement third is your correct. And if we see about this statement fourth, growth rate has decreased. So here you can see that the growth rate here it is declined, it is negative. So these two statements are correct. Your answer is B is your correct answer. 3 and 4. Question 12. Consider the following statements in terms of short-term credit delivery to the agriculture sector. District Central Cooperative Bank, they deliver more credit in comparison to the scheduled commercial banks and regional rural banks. One of the most important functions of these district central cooperative banks is to provide funds to the PAC or the primary agriculture credit societies. Which of the statements given above is correct? Pause the video, try to attempt it. Now let's see the answer. So the correct answer to this is B is your correct answer. Only statement second. First is incorrect. At scheduled commercial banks, they contribute around 78 to 80% in agriculture and allied sectors, whereas these cooperative institutions, they also play a very important role in extending the agriculture credit and the share of all cooperative institutions. सबसे ऊपर स्टेट कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स होते हैं, देन डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोऑपरेटिव क्रेडिट सोसाइटीज होते हैं, आफ्टर दैट प्राइमरी एग्रीकल्चर क्रेडिट सोसाइटीज होते हैं. ये 15 to 16% होता है, एंड RRBs they contribute the remaining 5% of the agriculture credit, and about this they provide the fund to PACs. So state डिस्ट्रिक्ट को प्रोवाइड करेगा, डिस्ट्रिक्ट पैक्स को प्रोवाइड करेगा. सो सेकंड स्टेटमेंट वाज करेक्ट. Question 13. If another global financial crisis happens in the near future, which of the following actions or the policies are most likely to give immunity to India? Not depending on short-term foreign borrowings, opening up to more banks, maintaining full capital account convertibility. Select the correct answer in the code given below. Pause the video, try to attempt. Now let's see the answer. So correct answer to this is A is your correct answer. इसमें पूछा है which will give immunity. Not depending on the short-term foreign borrowings, it will give immunity. फॉरेन बैंक्स को अगर हम और ज्यादा ओपन हो जाते हैं, ये फर्दर इंडिया को एक्सपोज कर देगा फॉरेन मनी को के लिए, एंड मे इनफैक्ट एग्रीवेट द फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस. इट विल प्रमोट द फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस. सो दिस स्टेटमेंट इज रॉन्ग. मेंटेनिंग फुल कैपिटल अकाउंट कन्वर्टेबिलिटी implies free movement of currency out of the country for both current and capital account transactions such as short-term and long-term debt. This will only make India more vulnerable to such crisis. So statement third is also incorrect. Your answer is only 1. Question 14. If you withdraw 1 lakh in cash from your demand deposit account at your bank, immediate effect on the aggregate money supply in the economy will reduce by 1 lakh, increase by 1 lakh, increase by more than 1 lakh, or it will remain unchanged. Pause the video, try to attempt. Now let's see the answer. So your correct answer to this is D is your correct answer. It will remain it unchanged. The reason is जो एग्रीगेट मनी सप्लाई होती है उसमें कैश और करेंसी विद द पब्लिक इन हैंड्स, और जो बैंक में डिमांड डिपॉजिट्स है, ये जो डिमांड डिपॉजिट्स हैं इनको ये देखता है. बैंक्स और पोस्ट ऑफिस में जो इतना भी डिमांड डिपॉजिट्स है, सो ये चीजें सेम रहेंगी क्योंकि आपने बैंक से निकाला है, तो वो ये दोनों पैरामीटर्स उसमें हैं. सो इट विल नॉट चेंज द मनी सप्लाई. So this was all about today's video and session. Thank you. Have a nice day and stay tuned with Analyst IAS for a bit.